Good afternoon, fellow tankers. Commander Denalii here, and today we're taking a look at the Panzer IV Hydrostat. I ended up picking up this tank because a friend of mine referred me to it. It's a fun little tank. It's a tier 5 medium tank, but it's what I like to call a paper tank, a paper medium. It has slim to no armor, and yeah, you'll get penetrated from just about everything at its tier. No matter what, unless you get a very good angle and you get lucky. Anyway, the engine has 440 horsepower, very light tank. The gun is 7.5 centimeters or 75 millimeters, however you want to look at it. The fire is just about 14 rounds a minute with an aiming time of 2 seconds and an accuracy of 0.39. The average penetration for your standard round is 110, for your premium round is 158, and for your HE is 38. The average damage is 110 for your standard and premium, and 175 for your HE. It traverses at 40 degrees a second in the hull, and 44 degrees a second in the turret. So I'm running vents, I'm running a gun rammer, and yeah, just increasing my loading and aiming time. As you can see, it goes 48 forward, 20 in reverse, very, very quick tank. Already went over the accuracy with you and the loading time. It does have 20 degrees of max elevation and 10 degrees of max depression, so this can be a pretty good hill tank. And yeah, I mean, it's just fun. Quick fire rate, and as long as you can flank an enemy, you can put out a massive amount of damage. Feel free to pause on any of these so you can, either see where the components are at or to look at the in-depth stats. As you can see, I put one of my better crews on this to try to use this as a crew trainer. And here's all the armor values. Like I said, not a whole lot of armor on this tank. The best armor is somewhere between 91 and 120 millimeters, and all that is the edge of the commander's hatch. But even with that, heavy and medium tanks at your tier can still penetrate this tank through the hatch. So yeah, other than that, keep this thing at range, keep this thing concealed, and you'll do just fine. So yeah, that's taking a look at everything inside the tank. Yeah. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into our first battle. So here we are, we're on Live Oaks. This is a short match, 7 versus 7. Not a whole lot of people in the queue, apparently. And it is a primarily a tier 5 match, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a tier 5 match, with the exception of the artilleries on each team is tier 6, and each team has 2 tier 4 tanks as well. So 4 tanks on each team are tier 5. So what I plan on doing in this one is just going up and trying to spot some enemies from the hill in the Delta 3 area, and depending on how my team spreads out, I don't want to press too hard, because like I said, this thing has not very good armor, and you can get taken out really quickly. So we're just going to push up here, get on the far side of the hill. We'll try to push that tree down and fail, so we'll try again. There we go, and we will use that as additional camouflage. And now we're just going to sit up here and wait and see how our team spreads out. So I know I've got one medium with me, there he is. Got another medium and a light tank pushing up this direction. And it looks like the other heavy and medium tank are going to go to the bridge and try to defend the bridge. So anyway, it looks like my team has a pretty even split, and we're going to see if we can spot an enemy up here and try to take them out. And if we don't see anybody here in a little bit, I might just flex over to the bridge and help out my team over there.
Ready to fire on
there we
target.
go, we see an enemy M4.
Got an enemy here.
And it looks like he does not have the derp gun, so that's good news for me. That means he can't one-shot me. And it looks like the enemy heavy as well. So we'll wait just a moment, see where everybody's going to move to. Our friendly medium tank is moving up. Our artillery just tried to hit him. And 2 enemy mediums down on the bottom right of the map, facing off with our heavy tank all by himself. So we should probably make a move here and try to push on this medium tank, because he's a little bit further forward than their heavy tank. Maybe we can single him out. And there he is. He's spotted right behind that building. Maybe we can get a shot on him. Oh, enemy heavy. We're going to move so we don't take a shot from him. And we're behind the M4, so we'll hit him. Ooh, set him on fire. Hit him a second time. And we'll hit him a third time in the ammo rack. And we'll finish him off. Now that heavy tank, oh shit, he's behind me.
The engine is smoking.
And he hit me really hard right there. So we're going to try to flank him, try to get a shot on him on the way. There we go. Put one into him. It looks like he's shooting at our other friendly medium. So we'll try to flank this guy. Make sure... Yep, he's going towards our other medium. So now we're going to push up behind this guy and shoot him in the butt.
Find us another target.
And there we go. We got 2 kills. And it looks like our enemy heavy tank died over on the other side. I also lost my friendly medium with me. So I'm going to push back to the bridge side and help out our other medium that's over there. So the scores are pretty even. It's 3-3. We're about 4 minutes deep into this. Oh, and there's an enemy tank destroyer, tier 4. And didn't get there quick enough, but he's taken care of. And it looks like M3 Lee up here facing off with, I believe it's our tier 5 Sherman. Yep, our Sherman 3. And there's the enemy AT2. Hopefully we'll be able to put some side shots into him.
We didn't penetrate their
Not a great angle. Try to track him.
Good clean hit.
Oh, there we go. We got him tracked in, did damage. Try to hit that same spot. 400 meters on this gun is not the greatest accuracy in the world, but we did get a second shot into him. And we're not getting anything else. So we'll aim at the M3 Lee, snapshot, and miss. We don't have enough time to get a second one, so we'll back down. And just in time for the AT2 to miss, but since we were detected, I don't want to pop up in that same spot because of artillery.
Where'd they go?
Sorry about that, guys. Forgot to turn off my notifications on my phone. Anyway, artillery landed just behind me. So we know he can't shoot for a while, and there's the AT2, and he's giving us his side, so we're going to try to take advantage of that. Put a couple shots into him. Miss one. Miss a second one. We got to pull forward a little bit more to ensure that shot. Alright, so we're going to fire. Alright, he's finished off, which means we have the M3 Lee left and the enemy artillery. So we're going to push on this M3 Lee because he's shooting our Sherman up there. So hopefully we can go up there and help our Sherman out. And like I said, this is a really quick tank, so you know, getting up there is relatively easy. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get there quick enough. The enemy medium does take out our friendly. But he's on low health, so we will shoot him and finish him off. And we were detected by doing that, so we're going to hide under the bridge here for a moment. That way artillery can't, you know, lock onto our position and try to just foresee where we're going and pre-aim a shot. And then we're going to go chase him down and hunt him. Alright, so we know just about approximately where that guy was. He was somewhere on this side of the train tracks when he was shooting at us. So we've got a friendly medium down in the middle of the swamp area, and we're going to take this side and we're going to try to locate this guy and finish him off. And we just had another round incoming, so he pretty much knows the route we're taking, and we got kind of lucky by him not hitting us. But that means we know where he's at. We just don't know how far up here he is. Shouldn't be too far, though.
They found us.
Alright, well, there he is. Got him located. And now we can just drive circles around him because he's not quick enough to keep his gun up with
Our
us.
team just
And we'll just
wasted
put
an
3
enemy.
into him and finish him off.
Load it up. Let it rip.
So
Chalk
anyway,
up
that
another
was a pretty solid match. We ended up getting 5 out of 7 kills on the enemy team. So that was very, very good. And we ended up making 10,000 silver, just over 2,500 experience. We did almost 1,400 damage with 14 penetrations. We ended up getting a high caliber and a sniper and a mastery badge first class. So, you know, that was pretty good. A lot of other people that play this tank can play it a lot better than me. I thought for sure I was going to get an ace tanker 99% on that match. Unfortunately, that was not the case though. Alright, so let's move on to our next match. And here we are on Dragon Ridge. Now this match was a very, very quick match. So what I plan on doing, this is tier 5 match, so I'm a top tier. There's not a whole lot of tier 5s. So what I plan on doing is going up to the E4 area, getting on the side of the ridge line there, and seeing what I can do from there.
We've got enemies incoming.
And try to get some flanking shots on the guys that are going to be over in the you know, F7 or G7 area. So yeah, like I said, the mobility of this tank is very nice. It definitely makes up for the lack of armor on this tank. Also, the fast-firing gun. Granted, it does not have a lot of penetration, and if you are the low-tier tank and you're going up against tier 7s, you're going to have a very hard time even shooting enemy tanks in the side. But yeah, so here we are, we're moving up on this ridge line, and it looks like most of my team is going over to the valley. Already got a few enemies spotted up that way. So it looks like that's where the bulk of their force is. So we're going to pop up over here and see what we can spot over here.
Ready to fire on target.
And there we go, we got a T-28. Try to get a shot on him. Slim.
Target locked.
And it just barely over the top of him.
That's gotta hurt.
But he's coming back up over there. Got one into him. And I should have aimed a little bit further ahead to get a second shot into him because he did keep moving, but that's alright. Oh, M2 medium, tier 3 tank. We snapshot. I believe we bounced off his turret. But that's okay, we'll put 2 well-aimed shots straight into the front of him. And we'll finish him off. And we're detected, so we're going to move and try to avoid artillery.
Ready to fire on target.
Ooh, and we got really lucky there. For a minute there, I didn't think he was going to shoot at us. But we got really lucky.
You lost the target.
So yeah, now we're going to push up over here because it looks like 90% of their people went this way. So we're going to try to flank these guys and do some damage. M3 Stewart, and maybe we can get him in the turret. Yep, oh, 7 damage, but we finished him off. There's T-40, we're going to go ahead and shoot him, we'll ram him, shoot him again. And the power of flanking when you have a very quick firing gun right here. Yeah, we're already up to 4 kills. Try to hit that guy. Yep, we hit him, but we didn't finish him. And now we're just going to keep pushing because it's 10-3 on the scoreboard, and we should be able to burn through these guys really quick. Try to snapshot on the VK. Didn't work, so we'll aim in. We'll finish him for our 5th kill. And now we're just going to push forward and try to find any more enemies we can.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, enemy DW2, and it looks like a T1 heavy. And, oh, they're both coming down the mountain, so let's try to focus this DW2 down.
Good clean hit.
Ooh, if he would have rammed me, he probably would have killed me there. But that's alright, finish the DW2, and get the top gun before we die. But yeah, if that T1 heavy would have just not hit the brakes after he came down the hill and he would have rammed me, I'm pretty sure he would have just ended up killing me with ease and probably not taking very much damage in return. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let this video play out. That's my take on the Panzer IV Hydrostat. You know, like I said, it's a paper medium. but it's got a very quick firing gun, low penetration, low damage, but if you can get those flanking shots, you're going to be good to go. Other than that, I mean, there's not much more to be said about this tank. As you can see the mobility of it and how fast it can traverse, and you know, you can stay out of harm's way by doing
Mission
that.
accomplished.
But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys check out the stats now at the end of this match here. I'm not gonna talk through them. As you know, I got the Top Gun and stuff. But yeah, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, fellow tankers, you guys go out there and kill some shit, and I hope to see you guys on the battlefield.